Hey guys! So first things first, I'm sorry if this is slightly wonky, my tripod is just a weeny bit broken. But today I am going to go over one of the other questions that I see asked all the time, and that is what makeup products are people taking to Florida? I'm just going to show you what I'm taking. I don't know that these are going to work. Some of them are tried and tested, some of them are going to be tried and tested. So I have my, oh dear. It's not getting on the sofa, Carl will be mad. Mermaids Have More Fun makeup bag, and I am going to dig on in and show you what I'm taking with me. I'm going to start where you would logically start, and that is primer. This is the Sports FX primer. This is Cool Down Primer and Recovery Gel. This is actually meant for either pre or post workout. This stuff is amazing. Like, I have been using this here, and it makes your makeup feel so light. So that's it in the bottle. You can see I've been using it because it's looking a bit squeezed. I've actually stopped using this temporarily so that I know I will have some to take with me. However, I will be buying this when we get back. And if we weren't going so soon, I'd probably order some before we went. So it says apply recovery gel as a primer to a clean face, hydrating your skin pre-workout and reducing redness post-session during cool down. If you apply this after your workout, I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna tingle. But you know what? It really combats the redness. It makes your foundation feel so light. And I've actually never intentionally applied this pre-workout. However, I have used it as a normal primer and then done a workout later in the day, and your makeup stays. So I'm crossing my fingers that this should, if anything, be able to handle Florida. This, I'll try and link it down below. I don't think it's that expensive actually either. I think it's quite a reasonable one. This is 30ml and I've got a feeling it's like £5 or £8. I can't remember exactly, but again, I'll try and link everything down below for you. But this is definitely coming with me. In terms then of general face, I'm taking my sort of staple foundation face base. That is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Colour, and for me it is Natural Rose, which is shade 12. I think I've spoken about this before, so I'm not going to go into it too much, but it stays pretty well. I trust it, so that's what I'm going to go with. My skin's quite sensitive, so I try not to change too much up before I go away anyway. And then to go with that, I have the True Match L'Oreal Paris, I think it is just, oh there you go, Perfect Matte, L'Oreal Paris Perfect Matte Concealer. Again, I don't use a lot, I'm quite lucky, I have quite clear skin, but I do use this under my eyes, and that is the shade 4 Beige. And then just to set all of that, I go for the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Matte Powder. I think I might actually have to pick a new one up before I go because I am rapidly running out. And this is the shade Warm Vanilla. But these three combined, I already know these give a great foundation base. So I'm just going to stick with what I know. Okay, in terms of eyes, again, I've spoken about this palette before. This is the Revolution Salvation palette, and this is the Girls on Film. I'm taking this one purely just because I know it has enough shades to keep me going. You've got a lot of glitter in there. I know some of them, again, are hitting pan, but I'd rather take this than take my Urban Decay palette and risk it getting smashed up. And my MUA palette I have cracked, like, the whole thing, so I don't think it's a good idea to take that because it probably will get smashed up, and I'd rather take a palette than individual eyeshadows, so I'm going to take that one. And again, great colour range in here. So in terms of mascara, I'm taking two. I am taking the Barry M Showgirl, that was really awkward, the Barry M Showgirl, which is just there. This is the Extra Volume Black Mascara. I took this last time and it held out all day, and I actually forgot it wasn't waterproof and wore it in on the water rides quite a few times, so I'm pretty happy with this. And I use this basically every day anyway. It gives pretty good volume, so I'm, you know, I can't fault this mascara. And again, it's like £5, so if I lose it, yeah, just buy a new one. It's not the end of the world. And then I'm also going to take the L'Oreal Paris Volume Million Lashes in Extra Black, just because although the Barry M does give a really good amount of volume, this gives just a little bit extra. So this I kind of keep for like if we were going out, or also if I am wearing contact lenses, because any more volume than this, then my lashes tend to hit my glasses. So this would be if I'm wearing my contacts and we're going out, then I tend to go for that. But you know, mix it up a little bit, why not? Then for blusher, I am taking two options. One is the Too Faced Sweethearts blush. This one is in Peach Beach, and this is the Perfect Flush blush. Yeah. Again, I think I've spoken about this before, just because I like the real sort of summery tone that this one has, and obviously with it still being quite sunny in Florida, I think we can get away with that. So yeah, that is coming with me. And then one of my other go-to favourites is the MUA Academy blusher in Cupcake, which is kind of this neutrally colour. It looks a lot lighter on, in fact that's what I'm wearing today. So I do like this one, and it kind of tones everything down just a little bit, which may be handy in the Floridian heat. And finally we have highlighters. Again, I am taking two because I am indecisive. These are both the Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighters. This one is Pink Lights, and I've broken the thing, but I will fix that before we go. So I don't know how well that's going to come up, but there you go. And these just, I mean, the highlight on these is incredible. It's probably not going to come up that well because we don't have studio lights yet, but these are amazing highlighters, and every time I use them I get told that they're amazing highlighters, so I think they're just going to have to come with me. And then the other one, as I said again, is another Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is in Golden Lights. And there we go. And again, the colour payoff on this, in fact, you will see that one, that's the one slightly higher up, is just crazy. And again, that's without studio lights. So they are definitely coming with me because they are going to be amazing in the Florida sun. And then to set all of that, I actually have bought the setting spray that the Disney princesses use, or so I believe, and that is the Ben Nye Final Seal Matte Makeup Sealer. I haven't had a chance to try this yet because this literally only arrived today. However, if it works for the Disney princesses, I don't see why it wouldn't work for me. I will be giving it a try before I go, just to check that it doesn't react with my skin, because if it does, obviously I can swap to something else. It does kind of remind me, does anyone remember when you get your ears pierced and you get the antiseptic solution? It looks like that, but I'm hoping that that's going to be okay. So yeah, excited to give that a go. And then at the minute I have two lipsticks that I'm decided on. Realistically I will probably take more, but the one that was bought specifically for this trip is the NYX Full Throttle lipstick. This is waterproof lipstick. So, and actually Becca and I have a testing these out video on our channel. I'll link it down below, and we actually tried them out in the hot tub because, you know, why not? The colours are, they do have names, but this one just says 8. It doesn't have like a colour on the tube, but this is kind of a deep red colour, and I love this sort of colour in autumn anyway, and obviously it is now autumn, so why not? And also, you know, it's waterproof, so it speaks for itself. And then I have the Revolution Salvation Velvet Lacquer in the shade Keep Lying for You, because again, this just stays all day, It's a really nice shade. It doesn't come out quite as sort of pinky as it looks. It's almost a bit more purple. Well, it is more purple, I would say. So that's that one just there. But yeah, these stay all day. So again, that's what we're looking for. If you're looking for makeup for Florida, there possibly will be more lipstick that comes than this, because I just don't know that 2 for 2 weeks is going to cut it. But they're the ones that I'm definitely taking. And then finally, I'm going to try something that I've never tried before. You will have seen these in our, or may have seen these in our pink parcel unboxing. I can't remember which one it was, but if I can find it, I will link it down below. But that is the green tea blotting paper, and these are from Beauty Papier. And there we go. So I've never really used blotting paper. Again, it's not something I tend to sort of feel the need to use. However, I figured if there's anywhere we're going to need these, then it will be Florida. There's actually, I think, like 30 sheets in here. Yes, 30 sheets in here, and it's quite thin and small, so there's no harm in that being in our park bag, and then if we need it, it's there. So there we go. That at the moment is everything that I am taking to Florida to hopefully maintain a made up look even in the Florida heat. If you liked this video, then don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Drop in the comments any makeup that you recommend for Florida, because we are always keen to know and try new products anyway. And I will see you next time. Bye guys.